Welcome back to Stackelbeck Tonight. It's a mighty movement of God that brings together Christian and Jewish leaders, pastors, government officials, and believers from around the world to stand with Israel and pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Albert Veksler is Global Director of this movement, the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast, and he joins us now. Albert, always great to see you, my friend. Hey, for people who may not be aware, what is the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast, first of all? Secondly, a big one coming up at Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's private residence in January 2026. Tell us more about it.
Well, Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast is an initiative that started from the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. And it started in a very unusual way because Robert Ilatov, my good friend, basically became responsible for all the relations between the State of Israel and the Christian communities. And he asked for my help to build another alliance of the Friends of Israel. And I said, how can I help you? He said, well, we need something that will, bring about a new alliance. And I said, why? There's so many great organizations, Christian Embassy, Bridges for Peace, Christian Friends for Israel. They're all doing such a great work. He said, no, we need something that comes out of the Knesset, something that is ours. And I heard myself tell him, Robert, then we need a prayer breakfast. And his response was, Albert, you are out of your mind. This is the Jewish state. You don't expect us to pray to Jesus. And I said, Robert, we can find something that the Jews and Christians actually can agree about. He said, forget it. Think of something. But I said, Robert, we can pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Yeah. And then he went to speak with Reuven Rivlin, the president, and he came back shining and said, look, President Rivlin loves it. He will host us in his residence. He will be supportive of it as long as he's in the office. So are you going to help me or not? And then I realized that I have to start working. And you've been with us several times. You've seen how this simple vision has really brought us all around the world and bringing the Christians and Jews together and igniting the spark of prayer for the peace of Jerusalem.
It's amazing, Albert. God's hand is on it. Now, you held one that I attended last January at Mar-a-Lago, Florida, President Trump's private residence. You're doing it again this January, 2026, January 12th and 13th. Why Mar-a-Lago for a Jerusalem prayer breakfast?
Well, first of all, the Bible tells us clearly to pray for those in power and to lift them up so that we would have peaceful and godly lives in all, honesty. And this is what we have understood as our calling, that we should pray for the governments, pray for those in power in Israel, in the United States of America. And President Trump has been the best friend Israel has had since its establishment of the modern state of Israel. We prayed that President Trump would not come up with a plan to divide Israel like they did during their first administration, and it was a big struggle and big fight because we talk about God's covenant, we talk about God's promises and warnings, and because God's word is very clear, He will judge the nations over how they've treated the Jewish people, and He will judge the nation over one very simple principle: do not divide my land, because Israel is not belonging to anyone except God. Nobody has the right to divide this land, and there are dire consequences of judgments when nations try to divide. I mean, look at France. President Macron just was pushing for the two-state solution and recognizing Palestine, and he has no state solution.
Such a great point. The Genesis 12:3 principle really plays out. I will bless those who bless you, curse those who curse you, playing out now in real time. Hey, you're doing events, as we said, around the world. You've been here in the States alone, Pennsylvania, Indianapolis, over the past few months. But the Mar-a-Lago one is a big one, obviously. Tell people if they want to attend, they can check it out, JerusalemPrayerBreakfast.org, number one. Secondly, if they can't attend in person, they can stream it as well, right?
We will definitely broadcast the whole event, and people can watch it online. But those who want to join us, you could visit our website, www.jerusalemprayerbreakfast.org, and click on Contact Us and write that you want to hear about the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast in Mar-a-Lago and that you would like to be part of it.
Love it, Albert. I will be there, my friend, of course. Can't wait. It's going to be an incredible event for such a time as this. Albert, great job. God bless. We'll see you again soon. And folks, again, if you're interested in attending the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast at Mar-a-Lago, Florida, check out JerusalemPrayerBreakfast.org. Coming up, my final thoughts. Stick around.